15 months after the marriage. He split 2 months after that. I have no idea where Mohammed is right now.
As much as it hurts, she needs to get angry.
Hoping that it's just a phase.
The way that she's treating me, it's like not a husband. She's treating me more like a son.
Hey, by the way, quick plug. Yes, I'm in my new apartment. And you know what? I will get to keep my new apartment if you subscribe to my new channel, Leo. On the channel, we do crazy things like adventure every week. And some of the upcoming videos we have is going into VR, hiring a whole go-kart course out and donating to charity, and building a whole Lego house. We're on our way to glory. Yeah, this looks cool. It looks like I'm in a Dragon Ball Z uniform, but I'm not. It's Frieza. And today, we're taking a look at the most dysfunctional couple I've ever seen on 90 Day Fiance. I call them Demo. You know how all couples have like a name when they get merged together? Like Brangelina, Klunmal. This is Demo.
Were you in love with Danielle?
It was like more feeling lonely than looking for someone to be like my partner in my life.
Okay, so then Tom asked the pivotal question, was it love? And then Mohammed says it was more feeling lonely than anything.
Like, it's not the vibe. Stop!
If you're feeling lonely, Mohammed, get a stripper. What? You don't go to Sandusky, Ohio and marry someone you don't like. What? What kind of life decision is this, brother? This is the worst life decision I've ever seen in my life. Get a friend. Watch a movie. Play pool with someone. If you're lonely, I mean, everyone gets lonely. You want a companion, you're gonna have to not do this.
Was there any physical attraction?
I didn't have like a girlfriend before or like been with someone before, so it was my first experience.
Mohammed sometimes, he treats himself or thinks that other people will treat him like not even a human. Like he's like, I don't know, I never had a girlfriend before. Yeah, but you have seen a woman before. It's not like you haven't seen a woman. Before I had my first girlfriend, I didn't be like, anything will do.
Hot diggity dog!
You know what I mean? I still knew what a woman looked like. Mohammed's treating this as if like, she said she was a girl. You know, that made sense to me. Mohammed, please. Mohammed, please.
Maybe the way the person is looking like is not very important as much as how is the person from inside.
Oh, so now Mohammed says that it's on the inside that counts. It doesn't matter what you look like on the outside, which is something that we all, you know, want to hear. But I'll tell you something true. That's bullshit.
How that person is gonna treat you. But attraction, like physical attraction, it matters a lot.
There we go. You heard it from the horse's mouth right there. Physical attraction matters. Now, I know some people, it might not matter as much. Personally, to me, I think it matters a great deal. I think that you have to be physically attracted to your partner because that's in a pivotal part of a relationship. Physical attraction, emotional attraction. They have to both work. It's really nice to romanticize the idea that you'll get more attracted to someone, and you absolutely will if their personality is good. But the initial attraction usually should be physical, and I feel like that's a good way of balancing things out. But again, this is just me. I believe in if you have a nice fat ass, I'll be very interested type beat. I'm just honest, Frieza. Rather, don't hate the player, hate the game. You don't have arms?
I'm really upset because I don't know what's going on.
I found out that he had a dating profile.
Oh, damn. So it's been a week and Mohammed is dating again. Took him a week after, you know, leaving to be like, I could do better. This is not good. Things are not looking good for Danielle, and she is, you know, both rightfully and wrongfully looking for Mohammed and whatever he's done. Mohammed should really come out and say what's happening to give Danielle the closure, but Danielle shouldn't be chasing him either.
So he's back on the dating site that you guys met on.
Yeah, and he says he's single on there.
Ah, shit. Okay, you know what? Boop. Boop. Alright. Boop. You know what? I'll spray some cologne on every time she cries. I'm gonna smell like a frickin' Calvin Klein model when I'm done.
Literally, like, what happened with you, he's doing over again. And he started, like, screaming at you and stuff.
Listen to me. All this drama is not gonna help.
When I want...
Oh my God, he's screaming. Listen to me. All this drama is not gonna help. Please, Mom, stop. I can't take anymore. Yeah, this is screaming. I want when he whispers, they're like shh, 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 shh. This is like a library. Shut up. When he breathes, they're like, oh, Mohammed, can you stop, please? If you wanted to marry someone, like, you know, who didn't scream at you, I think mimes still exist. So go ahead.
All this drama is not gonna help.
This is screaming. This is how you know whenever a relationship goes on the rocks, it's just hard to believe people who have vested interest in another person. It's good to be unbiased so that you can not only look at what's going on and what's wrong, but look at yourself objectively and say, how could I do this better?
You don't understand anything. Get over it.
He's like an NPC sometimes. You don't understand anything. Get over it. I don't like you, Danielle. She's like half an alien, half a robot. He's a rebellion.
And right after that, I hated him from then on.
I'm sure that's news that he'll take very sadly, kid. He's probably crying right now knowing that you hate him. Good job.
I need to either file an annulment or a divorce and try to get him out of this country.
Okay, so now comes the part where everyone looks at Danielle with the big X's. So she's now realizing she can't win, but she's like, I need to get him out of this country. There are two things that can happen. You can get divorced or an annulment. And if you get an annulment, this man has to go back to his country, which he doesn't want to do. I don't know yet if what he did is completely for the visa or for the green card, sorry. But I know that what Danielle is saying just somehow seems icky. To want to deport someone just because their marriage didn't work out.
So what's up? Yeah. I met Luisa online. She was very supportive.
All right, so within the 2 weeks' time, this man left a woman, found another one, and she complimented his hair. As I said, he is the least smooth person that I've seen. She's like, look at your hair. He's like, yes, it's hair. Ah, good jokes. He really doesn't give it back. Mostly what he does is just accept things and then complain. So I don't see him as like much better. And also that, you know, this thing over here, I don't like that.
I'm getting really tired of this place. I am planning to move to Miami with Luisa.
Holy crap. This guy he's so proactive. In 2 weeks, he left his wife and family to start a new one. This man... Frieza, you couldn't even do that. So he's now going to Miami to move with this woman whose last name he probably doesn't even know how to pronounce. I don't even remember her first name. And she just said it, but he's moving to Miami. Not only is he moving, he's moving cities with a woman that he doesn't even know for more than 2 weeks. This should go well, Mohammed. I like the cut of your jib. And I know that's not what jib is, but for you, maybe. Got some jib in your head.
If I'm not with Danielle, of course I'm gonna try to be with someone like Luisa because she has a good personality. She's always been there for me whenever I need her.
She's known you for 2 weeks. You can't say things like she's always been there for me. That's like catching the bus once and say, I always catch the bus. You can't stop. Stop. Oh my God, Mohammed.
I just call because I really trust you.
And you're like one of the very, very few people I trust, so.
Yeah.
What is, you don't know him? What's his last name? Luisa. It's not Tunisia. His name's not Mohammed Tunisia. He's not a superhero. Stop. You two poopy holes.
I think it worked
Right
out
then.
perfect.
Let's get it done.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Yeah, don't get it. Why she left me? Mohammed is a actual NPC that has somehow come to life in this world. Meanwhile, though, back at Danielle's place.
I'm calling to see why my service ain't working. I think Mohammed is ignoring me. And avoiding me because he don't want to give me the answers that I deserve.
Yes, that's exactly what's happening, Danielle. Yes. I needed a second to think about how you thought it could be anything other than what that was. Good. I'm glad you came to the conclusion now, so we can all get caught up to speed. Why is Danielle's TV not working? Because she didn't pay the bill. But whose name is it under? That's right. Mohammed. She somehow managed to put his name on the bulls, ruin his credit, and not even tell him about it. That's great.
It's been really hard to keep it together on a daily basis, and then struggle with all the things that he's done to me and my girl.
He hasn't done nothing to your goals. Oh, God. Oh, she's crying again, baby. This is like like I said, this is like gaslighting or victim blaming or victimization. This is something. Some psychologist is looking at this with his mouth watering right now, because this is something. Saying, you know, putting all that onto him as if he's supposed to save her and her kids. He isn't a superhero. He's not Mohammed Tunisia. How many times do we have to establish this man is not Mohammed Tunisia, the great Tunisian hero? No.
Okay. No. Mohammed moved out.
Hello. Yeah, your internet is not connected, and neither is your TV. It's under a Mohammed name. Yeah, Mohammed moved out. Okay. Well, that's honestly, I don't actually even give two shits about that. I'm just saying nobody's paid the bill. So that's why. Like trying to get free therapy on the phone to the person who would fix her TV. That's resourceful. That is very resourceful. That's like asking the moving guy to sit down on the furniture that you moved and just talk to me about my life problems. It started when I was 3. My dad left. Like, what are you doing, Danielle?
Mohammed's been trying to turn off the TV and the electric. The bills are in his name.
And change them.
Well, duh.
This is some weird hostage situation where you won't even change the bills in your own house. You're allowed to do that. Oh my God, imagine if that was the case. Like you had it under your, like, you know, mom's name and she unfortunately went missing. Now you don't have power, electricity, water. You're dying in the house. She's lost outside of it. What the hell system would that be?
Like if he comes back within like the next couple days or maybe like the next couple weeks, I think that you'll take him back.
I would hope that you would not.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
So then, as usual, the therapy kids have to talk to Danielle and tell her that this is a tough situation. He is entitled to leave, although probably not the way that he did it. But if he comes back, are you going to just accept him back, or are you going to actually stand your ground? They're asking her.
I hope that you guys will be understanding with me because there's still a part of me that still does love him.
Somewhere deep down in my heart, I still love you.
And she says, hey, if he comes back, there's a part of me that still loves him. So I think that things will be fine. As long as he doesn't take more than 4 years, I'll take him back. Which is, you know, the wrong answer.
Okay, so I'm married to an American citizen.
Okay.
So after that conversation, Mohammed goes to his potential lawyer and he starts trying to get into the process of how I can stay here even though I'm married. And I want to say, like, you know, for many cases, Americans like will threaten their partners if they're not from America that if you don't do X, Y, and Z, you're going back to where you came from, which is horrible. In this sense, Danielle is still doing that, and I still find it horrible, but at the same time, she does have some validity because this man does, at all costs, want to stay in this country. So I kind of like both sides. You know what I mean? He kind of did stay for the green card, and she kind of does want to deport him and be vaguely racial. So, you know, who do you even side with? I think the lawyer.
I came here under a K1 visa. We got married during the 90 days. I got my conditional green card.
So you got a conditional, okay.
That's a deep brow line. This man has been like asking questions, expecting answers for years. Like he was like, what?
What the fuck?
My conditional green card.
So you got a conditional, okay.
Okay.
There is too much drama, like crazy things going on. But I just left her.
Ooh.
You see that? Ooh. You just left her? Ooh. That's not gonna look good.
So let me ask the next question. Do you want to stay in the United States?
Of course.
So you want to stay? And you left her? Oh man. Jeez. Did you tell her you didn't? Oh God, this is looking like you just wanna. This is looking like you just wanted a green card. Because it does look like that. It really does look like that. And Mohammed is not the kind of guy to do anything. So, you know,
You left, and that's abandonment. If it's shown that it is not a legitimate marriage, you can be deported.
I have a friend,
Okay?
female friend.
I see.
Wait a minute. Disappointed!
She's very jealous of this information.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, was crazy by that time between me and my wife.
Okay.
Okay, so now the lawyer is like in pieces hearing Mohammed's horrible story of I somehow left my wife, abandoned her. I still want to stay in the country, and I found a new girl. That lawyer has his work cut out for him.
This friend was trying to help me to get legal advices.
That it doesn't look good.
Let's say I'm going to move to Miami.
This lawyer is just like, oh my God, there's more? You're moving.
Why are you moving to Miami, Florida?
Because I have more opportunities to find a job there more than here.
See, if he only knew American speak. Why are you moving to Miami? Classic answer, to see DJ Khaled in person.
All of these things would bolster her argument that your side, that this was a scam.
Tom!
Hey, Mohammed.
So despite the lawyer saying the argument's not looking good and this might be seen as a scam, Mohammed decides to leave to Miami with that girl, Luisa, and he gets his man crush, Tom, to take him to the airport, because only a man crush like Tom would take a man to the airport knowing he might never see him again, just because he's homies and maybe he'll get a goodbye kiss. I feel like Tom likes Mohammed. I'm just saying, Tom Mohammed is a thing.
You know, the situation with Mohammed, people may think, oh, well, he's just running off to be with this other woman.
It's what it's looking like, Tom, and I don't know why you're defending him unless he's giving you a little on the side, and I don't mean money. Come on, Tom. Why are you playing your cards so tightly to your chest? Why don't you tell me what Mohammed is giving you behind closed doors? Why are you defending him like he was your own son? Is this your son? Did you go to Tunisia, Tom? Huh?
He has assured me that him and this gal that he is going to meet are truly only friends.
He's not even an insurance person. How can he insure you? Come on, Tom, don't lie to me. What you do in Tunisia? 1994, tell me what you did in Tunisia.
All right, well, you take care, my friend.
Living in Ohio is like a fresh start for me. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, so Mohammed, he leaves Ohio for Miami, which is a great thing until you realize it's on a train. And I actually looked it up because I didn't even know trains go from Ohio to Miami, and they do, and they're like 40 hours. Dude, why don't you take a flight? 41 hours on a train. What is wrong? I don't know what kind of decisions this man makes.
What is wrong with you?
It's freezing.
Yeah, it's cold, but at least it's better than Ohio.
Yeah.
Nice.
I know Mohammed very well. I met him through Facebook.
Those two sentences don't work. I'm sorry. This is more evil than this thing. I know him very well. I met him through Facebook. Is like asking to get catfished.
I do think that Luisa physically is attractive. She's a beautiful American girl. She's weird. You know, I have things going on inside here.
Oh my God! Wow! Oh my God!
I have to be careful about what I say.
Okay, so it turns out Mohammed is attracted to her, and he has been fantasizing about banging her, which is what I gather from what he just said there about his head not wanting to say things.
After the experience that I had with Danielle, living with Luisa is gonna help me start trusting females again.
God, what did Danielle do that you don't trust females? You had one relationship and every girl is ruined. I had to have 6 before I stopped trusting. Oh man, it's gonna get worse from here, Mohammed. If you don't improve yourself or look inside yourself and ask how you could be better, you're just gonna keep meeting people who are gonna keep trying to fill holes in you that you can't fill yourself. And when they realize that's not gonna work, they're gonna leave, and you're gonna keep asking yourself, what am I doing wrong?
We got one room with one bed. I cannot go in a relationship without making sure that it's not gonna affect me, like when it comes to the law.
Yeah, so as we get deeper into the series, we see that Mohammed is a man who makes decisions without thinking at all. He is now in the same room with this girl and they have a one bed, and he's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do because I can't sleep on the bed with her because I'm still married to this other woman. But if I get divorced from her, I'll have to go back to Tunisia, which is something I don't want to do. So all of these decisions lead to a chain reaction of things that just get worse and worse for him, and he refuses to fix the initial issue and just keeps piling issues on and then blaming everyone around him or just feeling sad.
Well, I don't think you need to tell anybody where you're at anyway.
I don't own them anything. So why do I have to tell people? Or even Danielle, she doesn't have to know where I am because we are done.
We're done when I say we're done.
I've been looking for Mohammed for a while.
So once Luisa and Mohammed talk, Mohammed's like, yeah, nobody needs to know where I am. The only person who needs to know is you, Luisa. And that ends the scene. But the next scene is Danielle and her friend doing the sleuth walk to try and figure out where he is. They're hot on his heels. It's like Sherlock Holmes, and I guess the other one is Watson. Sorry, I don't know her name.
Found out where Mohammed's staying at. Where he's on a boat with Luisa.
Do you believe that Mohammed had sex with Luisa?
Okay, well that's a huge jump from them on a boat, but okay, that's... Wow, I saw him on a boat. Yeah, so you think they're having sex? Yeah, but not because of them being on a boat, but I get... That's a good correlation, I guess. But she like watched Titanic, she's like, so did you sleep with every other passenger on the boat? What the hell, Beth? Yep, so these two are now trying to figure out whether it's a relationship or not. I would care to venture if he moved away and is staying with her. Maybe at this point you cut your losses. You don't really want to take him back.
I'm still...
Well, let me make it very clear. He's a whore. I mean, I don't know how else to say it.
Whore?
That's wrong, but alright. He's a whore. I'm not sure that helped anyone in any situation, but thank you, Beth.
I realized that it's very important for me to go see a lawyer to talk about what my legal options are.
So after realizing that Mohammed is clearly a whore, these two go to a immigration/lawyer, see what their options are in terms of the divorce and how things can go. Damn it, man. What the hell? Why did I even add this shot in?
It's a big deal because I would have finally have to admit that it's over between me and him.
It's been over. It's been over. Girl, you seen him in Miami on a boat. Last time someone was Miami on a boat, it was DJ Khaled. It's over. We out of here.
What brings you in today?
I'm here because
Is it just me or does she talk like a toddler who's about to give a speech for the first time? I'm here cause I have a partner who is not good.
met a guy online. I brought him on a K1 visa. He left my house after he got his green card.
When did you realize things weren't seeming right?
When all the trips started.
Okay, so now we learn a little bit more about Mohammed and what he's been doing post-marriage or during the marriage. He's been traveling to New York and Vegas with other women, like a pimp.
And I found out about that because some of the women started posting pictures.
Do you have copies of those pictures?
Yes.
Okay, and not only is that, she's getting evidence. I don't know if I'm impressed or not.
You have two options. Divorce, within 6 weeks, it would be done. The other option is annulment, which is more difficult and more costly.
The lawyer says you have two options. You have a divorce, which should be easy. Both parties agree within 6 weeks you're done. Or you can go the extra route, which costs a lot of money, a lot more time, and it is at the expense of everyone and could get him deported. This basically decides what kind of person Danielle is. Is she more of a, I'll welcome myself and become better person, or I'm going to take you to the grave person? Which one, Danielle?
If you're just looking for revenge and looking for a way to get him in trouble, you can go annulment.
I think you know what you need to do.
There you go. Beth's like her fatter conscience. She's like, yeah. And Beth is like, I think you know what you need to do, bro. So it looks like they're going for the annulment. More money, more time, more problem.
Dropping off these papers is hard because I love Mohammed and I wanted my marriage to work.
Lady. Damn it, man. Why? Why cry?
And I've never pictured it ending this way.
You know, I'm sorry. Sometimes I get you know, almost apathetic to her crying. It is sometimes I snap back into reality, and it must be sad if you obviously want a relationship to work out. I don't think anybody who's ever got married wants the shit not to work out. And it is, you know, never easy. I would never hope that on anyone. But in this case, you have to be confident in who you're marrying. If 50% of all marriage ends in divorce, you have to really take time to make your decision. Knowing that statistic means that you have a 1 in 2 chance of doing it. You know what I mean?
Luisa said that she has connections in Miami, and she said she's gonna talk to them. Hopefully I can get a good job.
I like how this man, he is like Scarface, but Scarface is a movie. That's the problem.
Help! Help me! I was kidding!
But he is like trying to be like Scarface, just hoping things just fall onto his lap, and then he can create an empire from it.
Because it's really heavy. Don't laugh at me. Right now, I want to be with someone. I want to have company.
The way he flirts is like probably the worst thing I've seen in a long time. Like when she makes jokes, he's like, "Don't laugh at me." Then he starts kicking her on the sand, and whenever she's you know, she tries to do something playful, he points at her aggressively.
Yeah.
Be okay. Be okay.
Don't mess with my hair.
Don't mess with my hair. Don't laugh at me. Don't do anything. Stop it. I will kick sand on you.
The good thing for me being with Luisa is there is no pressure.
Oh my god, you're doing judo, jujitsu to this woman. What do you watch The Matrix? You're like, this is how love is made? You know, Morpheus and Neo weren't the lovers. It was Trinity. What is wrong? I'm going to show you what real love is. And then he choke slams her.
I'm sorry. I want to start in a new life. I feel excited about that.
Then he does some weird sort of backflip shit. I don't know what this is.
Do you want Mohammed to be deported back to Tunisia?
Ever gone mountain biking? What do you want to be when you grow up? What's the right tip? Have you called a plumber to your home lately?
I want him to go. And then there's days that hoping he realizes what he's doing is wrong.
We're back in Danielle and Beth's house, and they're still talking about whether he wants to get deported or not. These two work the complete opposite way of Mohammed. He, in 2 weeks, meets someone else, is ready to start his new life. They're still stuck onto the same thing weeks later, trying to figure out whether they can or can't make a decision.
There's this guy, his name's Gabriel. He reached out to me on Facebook. We talk about my marriage, his marriage.
Okay, so weirdly enough, I'm wrong. And not only am I wrong, I didn't know that Danielle was doing this, but she has also been looking for a new person to move on with. And while I don't think that's the best decision, like, I feel like you need to work on yourself before you can accept other people into your life, because if you do it too soon, you don't work on the issues that faltered during this relationship, and therefore you take it into the next one, and you might as well be in an endless cycle.
Do you have a picture of Gabe I can see? He's nice looking.
Damn!
How old is he?
35.
You know, I don't get it. I'm sorry, I don't get it, man. That's Dave and Danielle. That's got a nice ring to it, but I don't get it.
A part of me is glad that I do have a male friend because Mohammed's been doing it.
Mohammed has a male friend. Oh, Tom. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, carry on.
But you're gonna talk to your friends even before we come here.
And I did, and they said, let me know when you get down here.
Okay, we are here.
So now we're back at the Hotel Miami. These two bucketheads have not actually done anything that they said they were going to do. Both of them came like prospectors to Miami in search of not only DJ Khaled, but success as well. And so far, nothing's gotten done. Mohammed doesn't have a job, and they're still stuck in a hotel.
I'm sorry, but I need to find a job as soon as possible.
Trust me, I want you to find a job too.
I'm just gonna go sleep on the car then.
Please remove your feet off of my bed.
Your bed? Let me check. I don't see your name here or anything.
Oh, my name is on the bill. So tonight,
so
it's my
you
bed.
are paying for this hotel means that it's your place?
Oh, it's been 2 weeks and a couple days. That's all it took. Oh, Mohammed. Oh. So he wanted a job. Luisa couldn't get him one right away, and he started fighting immediately with this woman. I don't know if she's great either, but I do know this is just funny to me, seeing as they don't know each other well enough to even have this fight, but they are doing it.
If you're serious, I'm gonna get pissed off.
Okay.
She was joking about like telling me she paid for the hotel and I have to get out. Still makes me feel bad. I was living with Danielle for 2 years.
Bo-ho, 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 bo.
And she was like supporting me and paying for the rent, feeding me.
I guess maybe even unintentionally, Mohammed has been not really working or doing much, and the woman in his life have been supporting him. And I don't know what to say, because after they got married, he said he had a job, but I guess he either spent the money or lied. I'm not sure which one. But Luisa paid for the hotel, and he again feels bad. Dude, if you had a job, you could have. I'm sure you have money. What happened to it? What is wrong with you, Mohammed?
I don't like the way you're talking to me right now.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go outside. Stay with your phone.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
Oh shit, he answered that. Bye, Felicia. Bye. And name not Felicia, Mohammed. Not Felicia. Don't call. Good one. Nice reply. Meanwhile, and I can't believe I'm saying this, Danielle goes on another date with the guy that she met, Dave. And he's real.
I'm meeting up with Gabe.
His name was Dave the last time. His name's Gabe now. Oh my god, did I get it wrong?
She's a sweet woman.
Physically, Gabe is cute and kind of built.
I'm trying not to laugh. She said kind of built. What? He's not like, super well built or anything. This man has abs and shit.
And a younger, handsome guy does give you an ego boost. People are wondering and questioning how you got that guy.
Yeah, still. Not just people. People from around the world wondering, what did you do? How much blackmail went on for this to happen? What?
When I first seen Danielle, I would say it was like a physical attraction.
Oh my god, really? Holy fucking shit. Holy mother Friezo.
I've been always attracted to bigger woman. Let's say heavy set.
Oh. Well, it makes sense now.
A little bit chubby.
Chubby, yeah. All right, Gabe.
I think I'm attracted to other women.
Oh, that too. Yeah, sure.
They already know what they want. So it'll be no games, no wasting time with amateur women. I think that's why I'm attracted to them.
Oops, got what you're attracted to. Let's see what it is.
Yeah, you messaged me on Facebook.
I did.
Yeah.
You didn't respond that for a few weeks, so I was like...
Because...
God, she left him on red for 2 weeks? This is the most gangster I've ever seen Danielle. I gotta give her daps for that. She saw this guy with his shirt off at 35. He's like, I want to take you out to dinner. And she left him on scene for a week. She was like, shit, I got dinner at home. It's cooking in my fucking microwave right now. Dinner? I make 1 minute hot pocket dinners all the time.
Probably thinks right now that Mohammed is the only guy out there right now. I would like to keep hanging out with Danielle.
But she'd play hard to get. This guy's like, yeah, I could show you that Mohammed ain't the only fish in the sea. The Tunisian sea is bigger than he. You know what I mean? Oh, man.
I think we click pretty good.
So maybe things are gonna go really well with the Gabe. And maybe Danielle can actually be happy because she finally found a guy who seems to really click with her, although I didn't hear much from her side as to whether she likes him or not. Meanwhile, back to the Buckethead situation. This is Mohammed and Luisa.
Things started feeling uncomfortable between me and Luisa.
Why are you so quiet today?
I don't know.
He even acts like an NPC. Like, not only does he talk like one, she's like, why are you so quiet today? And his hands are in the most unnatural position of all time, just... I don't know. Not really feeling. I'm fine. I'm not. Don't worry about me. I'm okay. Don't worry. He just seems like he's not even a real human at times.
Hey, do you know what's free?
What?
Smiling. Let's try it.
I used to smile all the time.
Jesus Christ. Woo. I used to smile all the time. Not anymore. Ever since I was born. No. God, that's depressing. Damn, I didn't expect that to come out. I used to smile all the time. Ooh. Things are getting real in that car.
Smile and laugh and everything. At this point, I'm wondering if I'm making women crazy or like I just get crazy women in my life.
Yeah, maybe you should figure that out. Again, take the time to figure out what it is you actually want, what it is you need, and what you can provide. It's always better, and this is like the thing that I've learned in the last few weeks, actually. It's true. One of the best quotes I heard is, if you want a partner, you look for all the qualities that you want, and then you try and be that. And if you can do that, maybe you attract that. It was a great quote, and I thought, yeah, if I want someone who's like really fit and outgoing, maybe I should try doing that as well. I don't know if it works, because I haven't tried it, but it sounds really nice in theory. I don't know if Mohammed's going to do any of that stuff, but if he wants a woman who's nice, caring, and loving, and funny, and sweet, maybe he should try being some of those things back. You know.
I get the feeling like you don't even want to be like around me right now. And so you just took a deep breath that just told me that I'm correct.
So then they go into a hookah village to sort all their issues out. And I'll tell you, man, that's usually a place where either things get sorted out or things end.
Try to don't use cussing and stuff because that will make the situation worse.
That's how I express myself.
Yeah, but you have to like show some respect.
I like it. I like how they're having a fight.
You're not getting my point. I don't think that I have to ask for respect.
You don't get it. You don't get the respect. Sorry, it was another bubble stuck in my throat.
I feel that I want to move somewhere else. I should be able to.
What?
Yeah, what? Sorry, I must have missed this, but apparently Luisa wants to move somewhere else because Miami's not working, rendering this whole move useless for Mohammed over here. And while I should feel sorry for Mohammed, I absolutely don't.
Absolutely not.
Because I knew this plan was going to fail. Whenever you meet someone for 2 weeks and then try a life plan, that's on you, buddy. Sorry, I don't care whether you're from Tunisia, another continent of the world, or even if you're born on another planet, that you should know better. You're 28. Like, just from life experience alone, you should know better than to put all your trust into someone you've known for 2 weeks.
We was before like friends, and that's not how I feel, because sometimes I can feel the hate.
All right, well, I think I'm done talking about this.
How does he get home if she leaves? They came with one car. Wait, I have another question. It's nighttime. It was daytime when they got in there. How long have they been talking for? How long have they been smoking for? I have so many questions.
Honestly, I have no idea where we're at right now. I'm just gonna give him his space.
If Luisa leaves me in Miami, I really don't know what to do.
Yeah, dude, this is not anybody's problem but your own.
I have no family, no friends, I didn't know anybody here.
He's almost like Danielle in a way that he doesn't even realize. He like tries to put on this problem onto everyone else besides actually taking responsibility.
Since our fight, we haven't spoken to each other for a couple days. Luisa came to the restaurant with her friend.
So after a couple more days of fighting, not talking, Luisa agrees to meet Mohammed, and they talk it out. Do you think it's gonna go well? Do you think Mohammed has got the silver tongue that he can talk to people and charm people? Because I don't.
Call me or text me or anything anymore? Like, hey, what's up? How are you?
Things is not going well, so I'm just trying to be quiet.
So you just like disappear that easy? Is that what you do with everybody?
Ooh. At first, she was like, I'll help you from Danielle. Now she realizes Danielle might not be the only problem, and now she uses it against him. Bitch. But also, true.
I got kicked out first, don't say disappeared.
You didn't get kicked out. I've never called you any names. I've never put you down. I've never done any of those things.
Oh shit, there's a lot of emotions going on in his face right now. Did you see that? He was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. A lot of Tunisia emotions happening right there. She said a lot, but he reacted in real time. He went from like surprised to confused to okay then.
We get in an argument, you ask me to leave. You don't do that for someone who came here for you.
You came by your own will.
But you encouraged me to come here.
Yeah, you encouraged me. And now you're encaging me. And now you're enraging me, to be honest, bringing your friend here. Okay? Huh?
You said I have a lot of connections and I'm gonna help you to find jobs. That's what made me come to Miami with you.
You can't be dependent on anyone. That's the problem, Mohammed. You understand that you're 28 years old. Being dependent on other people for extended periods of time is going to lead you to extraneously bad results. Like, this is never going to be a good thing.
Let's just go.
Never mind. This conversation's over. Luisa feels like there's no way for this to be recovered, so she leaves. And her friend looks very sad that she didn't get to order the food that she wanted to eat. Sorry, friend.
If she really has things to say about me, why she did not stay and say that?
He's using everybody like he did Danielle. I don't know who else others. I mean, not that he used me for much.
So he didn't use you then. He's using everyone. Not that he used me for much. I didn't give him anything.
We don't call him Slick for nothing. No.
They don't call him Slick at all. They don't even call him. He doesn't even have a cell phone because he's too busy not doing anything with his life because he's depending on other people. Slick. They call him Dick.
I'm gonna struggle here in Miami, I know, but I've been through worse things, like being with Danielle.
In the middle of this fight, he somehow manages to throw Danielle under the bus by being like, I've been through worse. I've been with Danielle. I'll be okay. If I can recover from Danielle, anything is possible. What an inspirational thing, and also what a horrible thing to bring someone else down to.
3 weeks later.
Yeah, quick tangent. I moved houses in between. Have you ever seen a YouTuber whose life is this in chaos? It's not because I wanted to. For anyone who doesn't know, my house flooded a while ago. So in between, I was living in my living room, filming that, and then also in the process of moving. 2 things. My back is blown out, not in the way I want. Let's get back to Danielle and Mohammed.
No, but I've been through worse things, like being with Danielle.
Yes, I remember the drive-by comment. Him being with Danielle is the worst thing that's happened to him since his birth.
Luisa decided to leave Miami. It's a big mess now. I don't know what to do.
Imagine calling your wife Danielle, Ohio. Matt, like if I had a wife her name was Alicia, and she's from New York. Imagine me calling her Alicia NYC. Like on her end, she's like baby cakes, boo. Even if like, you know, you're removed, I wouldn't put like the place that the person lives in. Ideally, I would have lived with them long enough to know where they're from. You know what I mean? I just put their name. Not like name, location. He might as well have been like Danielle, 47, Ohio, USA, the fat one. At this point, I feel like he doesn't even know who his wife or not even yet ex-wife, should be. We need to talk, unhappy face. I am seriously done with you. That's not a talk. Danielle, that's not talking. That's... We need to talk. F you, bro. Okay, thanks for the talk. I'm seriously done with you. Like, this is literally the last straw. She ate all the others. I filed annulment papers today. Yeah, I forgot. The whole crux of this is Danielle went from like, oh, Mohammed's not gonna be in my life to I'm gonna get him out of the country, which I think is a bitch move.
I just got an email from Danielle and she told me that she's just filed for an annulment.
Oh no!
I have to talk to her about the annulment and the divorce.
Do they have clothes for adults in Tunisia? If so, why is this man wearing clothes that a 13-year-old boy would wear? Why does he put gel in his hair at like almost 30 years old? I mean, the last person to do that was Ross from Friends, and everybody hated on his hair, even though he had a great head of hair.
Are you ready to talk?
Yeah, I'm ready to talk. I knew the moment that I filed the annulment and he found out about it that he'd want to talk.
Yeah, also because you said, 1, we need to talk, and 2, he didn't find out about it. You emailed him, you crazy lady. What is wrong with you? I knew from the minute he'd find out, he'd want to come back and suck on these. I'm Danielle. Ugh. Damn, Danielle.
Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel.
She's basically threatening this man into getting him to leave. But when we look at stuff like this, you have to look at her motive. Is her motive actually revenge? No, because that wouldn't really serve her purpose. Her purpose is to somehow win him back because she's lonely and wants to have a family.
I miss my ex, and she's a bit. I need someone to suck.
Because he wants to be in this country.
We need to talk about the...
What I'm saying is she knows what he wants. She knows she has the key to that freedom, and she also has the power to take it away. So now she can pretty much blackmail him, which is like disgusting. But of course, Danielle seems to think that blackmailing this man back into her marriage is the right way to go, because that's how you have a successful marriage. You blackmail your partner into being with you for the rest of his or your life. You just blackmail people.
Luisa is one of the women that I accused Mohammed of cheating with.
How many did you accuse him of cheating with? What? How long was I gone for? What? How many people have you seen this man? What? He was on a boat with one woman's, and even that woman hated him. So what? Why do you even like this man? Seriously? I don't mean to be a Mohammed hater. I don't mean to be. But realistically, seriously, what has this motherfucker done for anyone? He basically came from Tunisia. He left this lady for another lady. That lady left him. Now he's stuck in Miami. He's like Scarface without any of the intention or ability to do anything. He's just face at this point.
You have never showed that you were here for me. How can you show that you're here for me?
I'm not here for you anymore. I was here for you, but now I'm here for myself.
That's a good way to win the annulment back, Mohammed. Just keep shit-talking Danielle. I'm sure she'll change her mind.
Danielle accusing me of cheating and talking to other women, but I find out that she's cheating on me with another man.
What is either of their definition of cheating at this point? Because this man hasn't even slept in the same bed with another woman yet because of his religion. And she, I think, doesn't talk to Gabe anymore. The guy who actually liked her and, like, went after her and, you know, is pretty ripped. I don't think she's talking to him anymore. All they did was go skating. And she only did it out of convenience because he did that. So, what are you guys... Your marriage sucks, man. Your marriage sucks ass.
I'm coming to talk to an adult, not a kid. If you are ready to do that, I will.
Yelling is not crazy.
For me, it is.
That's not yelling. That's him. He's just talking normally. Please, let's not. That's not yelling. But also, at the same time, Mohammed realizes that in order to stay in the country, he's probably going to have to go back and talk to Danielle. So he's going back to Ohio. And Danielle knows that she has him by the proverbial ball sack.
You need to promise me, will you be calmed down when I come?
Yes, I'll be calmed down, but we're talking about everything.
Well, hopefully she don't, like, screw me up and get me deported.
I like how he's like, I have to go now. He probably put the phone down and was like, it's a big day for me. Busy day.
I want him to hear why I feel used, why I feel like trash.
It is good to have closure. I mean, I don't want to hate on Danielle for wanting closure, but not everybody gets closure in life. Unfortunately, I've learned that the hard way. And sometimes you have to create your own closure in order for you to be okay. It's not easy. It's not. And I'm sure she needs that conversation. Sometimes it's hard to even accept you put a lot of emotion and thought into something and then it crumbles in front of your face and you're like, what did I even do this for? I'm sure she's feeling that in a way.
Beth throws out tough love every now and then, and I do need to hear it.
Do you think you and Gabe might end up being something more if your guys' marriages?
Yeah, what the hell happened to Gabe?
I realize I'm not ready to spend time with another man.
I mean, I guess that's very mature of her. Good, but you picked the weirdest time to have self-control. You have another dude chasing after you who he I don't know how she gets these guys, but she's got a Gabe who's waiting for her every day, texting her, just hoping that she will become the love of his life. And she chooses now to say she's not ready.
Danielle filed for an annulment. She thinks that if she gets the annulment, I'm gonna be deported.
The only time I've ever seen this man smile is when he gets in the car with Tom. I don't know what's happening when those cameras are off, but these two are way too happy together. I don't believe that Tom met him in a Walmart. I don't believe anything about this friendship. except that it's built on a house of cards.
I just want to get my divorce and leave again.
Let's go in here and sit down.
My friend Tom picked me up from the train station.
I don't believe anything about this friendship.
His house is a safe place for me to stay. I cannot stay with Danielle because...
Tom doesn't even have a wife. See? Because I know if Tom had a wife, she'd be like, you're bringing Mohammed back in at this time of night? Where are you going at 11 p.m., Tom? The kids need to be tucked in. What are you doing with this Tunisian man?
After the experience I had with Danielle and Luisa, I am done with the craziness or the drama or anything like that.
So basically, Mohammed talks to Tom and says, Luisa's out of my life because she disrespected me. Danielle is crazy. And honestly, like I said, this man is like, maybe woman is all crazy. Maybe you should try a man who's balding on the top, who's white and beautiful, has a gray shirt on. What the hell color is that? Vomit green? What? Tom, you need to get a better outfit, please.
The apartment that she's living in right now, I have my name on that lease. We still have like a bank account together.
Oh, after knowing that she had money problems, you started a joint bank account with her. It's like opening a bar with an alcoholic friend. Why? Why would you do? What is wrong with you? Mohammed makes some very sound decisions, and by sound I mean the sound is off because he's not hearing it. Are you kidding me, man?
Cannot be with someone who's like dragging me down. I'm telling her we need to talk about this stuff, and she's telling me no, we need to talk about everything. That's everything for me.
This is the problem with Mohammed. This is the fundamental flaw with him, is that he is so self-absorbed that he doesn't even understand, even to get what he wants, to lie about it. Like, he's like, this is what I want. Why are we even here if it's not what I want? He has to understand you have to give a little to get a little. And he's just, for whatever reason, he's like an alien instead of a human. I don't think in Tunisia they don't have that. I feel like in every human society, that still remains a thing. So him not understanding that it's not always going to go his way is usually the downfall to why most women just leave. They figure out that this man is mostly for himself and doesn't really know how to cater towards other people, and that is his big fundamental flaw that I've noticed whenever I look at him. Here is the conversation. He's like, I'm telling you what I want to talk about, but she wants to talk about something else, so why are we here? Which is not how you have a conversation. That is not how communication works.
Some type of hope for you guys to get back together or something? I mean, what's...
But I'm telling her, and I will never be with Daniel anymore.
I know you're not a bad guy. I know you're hung.
I may have done that. I may have edited Tom to say, I know you're hung. But honestly, I think that's what he was thinking.
I'm here for you. I'm your friend. Yeah. I'll do what I can to help you out.
It's important for me to let the girls know that Mohammed's in town.
So after having that beautiful conversation with Tom, Danielle lets the girls know Mohammed's in town. Oh, I'm sorry, Mohammed is he's back in the building. So everything's very good for Danielle. She's almost unable to hide her excitement, which is just... It shows the delusion she has in her head that just seeing him is going to somehow make things better.
So I'm taking it, you want to stay married?
I don't know. I flop back and forth. Me filing the annulment and scaring him into coming back to me, it worked.
Oh, I'm glad that you know what you're doing. Oh, okay. Me scaring him into coming back here, it worked. I did it. I scared him back into my life. Great. You know how shitty what you are. You get what you're doing is shitty, and you're still doing it. That's...
I don't like him. None of us do. Yeah, it's not about us. I mean, in some way it is because we have to live with him if you stay married to him.
Kylie, can you come help me get my hair and makeup ready?
She wants to look good for an ex. You know how like sometimes you have an ex and you're like, I want to look real good so you know what you're missing out on? I don't know. I just assume she's doing that. Except she wants him back.
I want to look my best when I see Mohammed so he can see what he's missing.
Ah, there it is. There it is. Well, you know, I don't want to make the obvious joke here. I'm sure you can. I hope that she would rather just take time to work on herself rather than to just have the exterior of looking good. Sometimes you can look exterior fantastic, but the interior is crumbling inside. Focus on that first. Once the inside is fixed, the outside is easy. I say some good stuff every now and again. I'm not even drinking.
In my fantasy, I'm hoping that when we meet, we can get back together and work on our marriage.
In my fantasy, Shrek comes down, rescues me, and kicks the window open and then flies away. But both of those are fantasies, Danielle. Both of those are not happening. So maybe we should just not expect that to happen.
Is there a reason why you still have all of the pictures up? Maybe if you took them down, it would help you some. Like not seeing them every day.
I don't look at them every day.
Well, then it shouldn't matter if you take them down.
So what's the point of having them?
Oh, there, my girl, right there, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Gabe is sitting there crying right now. He likes everything you are, especially the fat stuff. He likes it.
I don't know. They're just...
All of his other stuff is packed away.
Best case scenario is that he's willing to work on our marriage.
Oh my God, you crazy delusional fuck. What is wrong with you? He's not, what best case scenario? In that case, you could say anything best case scenario. Best case scenario, I walk outside that door and someone is just waiting to suck my balls out. You know what I mean? Jesus, best case scenario. Oh.
I feel like I want to throw up.
Oh my God, me too.
I don't know what I'm expecting. I'm just gonna be very strict. We are done. Can we just pull the annulment and apply for divorce?
So, finally, Mohammed comes to town. Danielle is happy. She's almost, throwing up with excitement and nervousness. The moment that we've all been waiting for finally happens.
That's all what I'm trying to get from her. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I hope when I get married, this is how I greet my wife. Hi. Hi. All right, I'll see you later.
This is the first time I've seen Mohammed in 4 months, and I want answers to why he left the way he did.
I understand. I do understand Danielle's need for answers, but I think her pursuit of answers really destroys what her current situation is. Because she's so busy in pursuit for her answers, she can't focus on Gabe. She can't focus on her family, her friends who are telling her opposite things. She's unable to see. And you get tunnel vision when you're in a relationship, when you commit so much to something that it's hard to see that you've possibly, it's breaking down. I get it. I get that. But after 4 months, like there's got to be some cutoff limit where you're slowly seeing progress. And I think for Danielle, it's just taking a lot longer than the average person.
Just say whatever you want to say.
Why'd you leave the way you did?
Okay.
Okay. He said, ask anything. She asked a question. He's like, oh, okay, Jesus, I don't come here for this, okay? I come here to get my divorce. I'm not going back to Tunisia. She hit him with a normal question and he's like, shit, I wasn't prepared for that.
You got up to go to work, packed your stuff. Adios. You just walked out the door.
Ask yourself why. Why did I leave that way?
How do you feel about that? This is a situation where both of these people handled it in ways that they couldn't, like their communication styles are different.
Or you don't want to answer questions, you leave.
I'm not forced to be with someone treating me that way. I leave.
Now when there's things to be talked about.
There's got to be a give and take. Like, I think I've been in enough relationships to know this, that you don't have to find someone with exactly the same style as you. I think that if you're a good, decent person, you'll understand, and if you care for the other person as a human being, not even as a relationship, you'll understand this is the way they communicate and both come to a compromise.
Danielle don't get why I left Ohio because she is used to have a miserable life. For her, that's normal. Luisa, she was my friend. She was trying to help me.
No, that looks more than like friendship.
You hear the scream? Wait, damn. I didn't know you could I didn't know you could use Facebook. God damn it, Danielle. What are you doing? You friggin' Mark Zuckerberg over here.
Okay,
That's
wait.
more than friendship
Wait,
there.
you need to wait. No,
No,
wait,
that's
let me-
more than friendship.
Nice. Ooh. That's more than friendship. That's a picture. You take pictures with other bitches? F you, bro. I still want to be married, though.
You know how that hurt me when I seen those pictures of you and Louisa? I don't
did you do
have
that?
to do that just because I'm obligated.
Why did they do this in a cafe and not their home? Why did they do this in a cafe? They might, why? If you did it at home, you could have screamed all you want. Maybe even at Tom's house. I know this motherfucker would have been like happy to have you two here screaming. Why a cafe? At some point, someone's gonna come up and be like, so you guys paying separately or?
I do that because I love and care about you.
You made me give up to everything and come here to be with you.
It's your fault, Marty. You've ruined me.
That's not true. That's also guilt tripping right there. Nobody made him give up everything to come to America. He wanted to see what America was like. Both of them have a habit of guilt tripping. Danielle way more than Mohammed, but every now and again it comes out.
The only way to move on is to get a divorce. So what you're trying to do is to get me deported. That's what you're trying to do?
So clearly these two cannot have a coherent conversation with each other. And basically, it's now either divorce or annulment. Divorce means they go their separate ways. Annulment means he gets possibly deported. It's all up to Danielle.
I feel used by you. You're supposed to make a life here with me.
So you are a selfish person. What about me? You made me hate myself in that time.
Jesus, you can't say that, Mohammed. You made me hate myself. That's on you. No person will ever make you somehow do things. There is no such thing as you not taking accountability. If you're with someone and you're unhappy, that is your responsibility to remove yourself from the situation. Your happiness is like a box that you have. There is no way that this man can just say, you made me unhappy. I'm unhappy because of you.
So you don't screw my life. You killed everything inside me.
God, this is such bullshit. I mean, I'm not a Danielle fan, but you can't sit there and talk to her and say, you killed everything inside of me, everything I love, everything. See these titties? You killed them. See these abs? I don't have them. You killed them. See this dick? You can't see it anymore. Because you killed him. It's over.
That's like trying to make me a slave. Just move on, go find someone else better than me.
Weird way to say you can do better, but okay. I don't agree with how Mohammed is even voicing this out. It's not because of her that things happen. He may feel that she contributed to their end of their relationship. Okay, but there's a better way to say that than you killed everything inside of me. Because clearly that's not the issue. Because when he's with Luisa, she left as well. So he's got to figure out what it is inside of him that's constantly making people leave. It's not just them. I can't believe he said that. I watched this and I didn't even pick that up the first time.
This country is for everybody else.
No, not when there's other people responsible for you and can get in trouble by the government.
Damn. So basically, she's like, I'm going to tell on you, and then you're going back home. This Mohammed was like, it's not your country. Absolutely right. Lots of American people try to gatekeep, including Danielle, and I don't know what's gonna happen.
Here we go.
I feel like he's using me for the green card.
I don't know what to do now.
Yeah. Oh. So Danielle storms out and she starts crying, and if I had a wine glass, which I do, in the next episode, I would be taking a shot for every time she cries. But somehow Mohammed like comes down to reality, and he's like, shit.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Nothing happened in this whole conversation. I just wasted my time and came to Ohio. If anything, she's going to get me the annulment faster now. Good work, Mohammed. You screwed yourself.
Yeah!
because nobody in this earth can decide for me if I can stay here or not.
Except the US government and Danielle at this point. So you're wrong.
If she doesn't give me the divorce, I will get it my way. She doesn't know what she's doing.
Man, they set the scene up like she's driving in like the winter snow, and like it's got this exceptionally epic music, and he's like, I will get it my way. If she doesn't want to give it to me, I will get it my way. It's almost like Scarface when there's a bomb at the end of her car. Like imagine if she's driving in the car, it's like, I told you I'd get it my way. That would be 90 Day Fiance, the most epic. Danielle blows up in car. And anyway, the episode ends with Danielle riding off into the winter snow. I wish her car exploded. Not because of her, but just for the scene. And that is how part 2 ends. Part 3, I've been waiting to do forever because it's personally so far my favorite part. I'm not gonna, like, I won't tease you too much, but there's a different sort of explosion in that one. And if you haven't seen it, I think that one's gonna be the one. But like I said, this relationship is a disaster of epic proportions. There's a lot that we can learn from it, I think. So I like actually breaking it down. Two people who clearly have issues that they need to work on to better themselves before they can be in a committed, serious relationship, are trying to make it work, or trying to become enemies. I don't know. But anyway, that is the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you join me for part 3. If you haven't subscribed already, F you. Please do it. Okay, bye.